Hi there. So, my name is Jennifer. I am a knitter, crocheter, sewist, and quilter here at Here Her Hands. And today I'm going to take you on a little, no cat, sew with me journey. And I'm going to work on finishing up this project bag that I am making. So, I have already sewn on my, what is this? Appliqué. This is a cardinal. And I have quilted the outside of the bag. And so I'm going to use, I'll link you to the tutorial that I generally use for putting bag together. But I cut this bag out of a pattern that I bought from a creator on here on YouTube, but I'm finding that pattern more difficult and complicated for me, so I've gone back to my favorite blogger, so the blogger and YouTuber and sewist that I use for my bag tutorial that I follow and direction. Her name is SewCanShe, and she has a blog, and I believe she also has YouTube. So, from her blog and stuff, I am going to start today. I'm going to do my zipper, and then I'm going to sew everything. Yeah. I will show you as we go along. I need to cut out my zipper. So that's the other thing. I keep on hand a roll of make your own zipper. And I have it in navy blue, which is pretty good because most of the stuff I do is blue. So I'm going to cut out my zipper first, and then I will come back and take you along for the ride with me. Okay, so first thing first is we're going to cut our zipper. So this is the make your own zipper tape, and it comes in a really long roll. I have a piece of it, I am laying it on top of my bag, and I'm letting it hang off each side of my bag like to a ½ inch. And I'm going to cut this. Cut right through the teeth. It requires a little bit of a kind of, not strength exactly, but you just gotta do it. So I have done that, and then now to put the zipper on, the DIY zipper tape, you take one side and you pull it apart, and then you cut a little bit off the teeth, and I'm trying to remember which side. Nope, it's this side. Yep, okay. And you cut a smidge off. And then you use that. We're gonna go watch our tutorial and come back. I'll show you the tutorial I always use. But the thing is, with the zipper tape, I don't do it often enough right now for it to be really easy for me to do. So I'm gonna go watch my tutorial again and come back and do it right. Okay, so I'm going to just put the video of how to do this in my description below, because that creator is really funny, and also because I'm not very good at this. So what I'm doing with this piece of zipper tape is I'm going to first make some little tabs to put on the end of my zipper tape. So we're going to make little 1 by 1 inch squares. So I need to cut those out on the floor probably, so I'll be back. Alright, actually, so we're cutting out 2 by 2 inch squares. Here's my fabric. And when I use my rotary cutter, I like to be on the floor so I have enough space. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is, one thing I did a shortcut. So I cut 2 strips that are 2 by 4 inches as opposed to 4 strips that are 2 by 2. And I'm just going to take a little shortcut and only sew the 2 sides to begin with. So what we do is we fold the right side together, and if you're a smart seamstress, you will pin them so that stuff doesn't move around while you're sewing it. I do that with both of my little squares. I'm going to do that. Not particularly interesting, but you know, these things need to go. So I'll do that. And then I'm going to sew along the outside edge of both of these squares, and I'll come back. I'll video me doing that, but I'm not gonna verbalize it because I've explained it. And then I'll come back and we'll talk about what's next. do not recommend. Okay, so now we start by putting the zipper on the outside of the bag. I think that's the bag. I'm going to start with this piece. And then I will pin the zipper backwards. You basically pin the zipper so that the back side, so the right side together again. You've got the right side of the bag and the right side of the zipper together. And you pin them, and then you sew the zipper down. So I'm going to go pin these so they're getting flat, and then I'll come back and sew. turning this into a pocket for that. I have to hem it. so this is the project I worked on. So cardinals, or redbirds, are symbolic birds. The sighting of them can signify perseverance, vitality, and a reminder of unbroken bonds with those who has passed. So I've made this specifically for my sister-in-law, because I've mentioned before, my mother-in-law died over Christmas, and I wanted her to have something special, something symbolic, something to hopefully give her a little bit of comfort right now. Not much, it's just a little quilted bag. But cardinals specifically are, my grandmother always said that seeing a cardinal is just a reminder that your loved one is near. And so I was hoping to give my sister-in-law a reminder, if she wants it, that, you know, her mother always loves her and is always thinking about her, I'm sure. And also just a reminder for all of us that, like, there are good things in the world. Nature is good. And we can do our best to be here for each other. And especially in times such as these where things are hard and we are all grieving for various things. So, yeah. Excuses by my dog. Shh. So yeah, so join me, my little sew along, as I work on this project.